This garage is about to be completely redone, and I'm gonna upgrade my home gym. So we use our garage to work out in, storage for all of our tools, random things for our lawn, stuff for my wife's gardening, and we need room for at least one of our vehicles to store whenever we're not using it. But currently, as you can see, it's kind of a mess. Things are pretty much all over the place. There's not really much storage or organization for all of my tools, and the gym area isn't really as functional as I'd like. But in this video, we're gonna get this place completely cleaned out, get rid of some stuff we don't really need anymore, repaint the entire garage, and thanks to RitFit, upgrade the home gym. I kind of went ahead and got a head start. I sold the squat rack, gave the work table away to some family, and moved some things around in the garage to sort of find its final spot when everything is all said and done. But we're nowhere near finished. We got a lot to do, so let's get started. But first, I tried to give myself a budget of at least $1,000 to fully upgrade this space. I didn't really want to go too far over that. We'll see if we stick to it. However, thanks to RitFit, they sent me over their M1 gym package, which helped me fully upgrade my gym. The M1 gym package comes with their M1 squat rack, a commercial grade bench, and some bumper plates. But the rest of the stuff, I'm gonna try to stick to that budget because we need a lot more organization in here, and I'm finally ready to get this place looking right. Let's get every single thing cleaned out. I'm gonna patch up some of the holes and we'll throw some paint on the walls. So unfortunately, we ran out of paint last night. Had to go to Lowe's this morning to get some more. And before I start finishing the rest of the paint, I'm gonna go ahead and mount the TV back up on the wall because it's Saturday in the South and that means college football.
Without them, and whenever you... What was that? Jalen Milroe.
And we cannot miss that. Paint is finally done. I think this was the hardest part of the whole entire makeover. The ceiling sucked, but thankfully it's done. I'm gonna get this whole place cleaned out and I'll show you the before and after. We also found this fridge on Facebook Marketplace for 170 bucks. Pretty good deal for a fridge like this. It has a few dents, but I think it'll be great for the garage. And now that the hardest part is finally out of the way, we can actually start upgrading the space now. So first I'm gonna start with the tool area and then I'm gonna work my way over to the garage home gym area. Let's go over all the different upgrades I got for the tool area. First, for the table, I wanted to get one that was a little bit smaller than what I had before and had wheels. So I found one on Amazon that was 60 inches long and 24 inches wide, has wheels, and is height adjustable. It also has a power strip as well, so that will definitely come in handy in the future. I could have went a little bit bigger on the table, and this one isn't super sturdy, but I think it's great for now. For more tool storage, I got this tool rack from Amazon, and it also has a power strip, so I can plug all of my battery chargers in there and keep it all organized and easy to access. Ideally, I would love to have an entire wall of built-in shelving, but those can get super expensive, and with a limited budget, I went with this shelf unit from Amazon. It has enough storage for now, and we will see how it turns out over time. Fingers crossed there. So far, it does feel pretty cheap, but at least it stores everything I need right now. And to be honest, it's looking a little rough right now. These shelves look way too small for this wall, but in the end, it does look a lot better than this, I promise. Just wait. But yeah, this isn't looking too good. So our goal with the garage was to have all of our tools and outdoor stuff on one side and our gym and workout area on the other, and then leave a little bit of room in the middle to be able to park our car if we needed to. So I was able to pull all of the outdoor tools on this side of the garage, and I used the rack that I had before, and I was able to squeeze it in between the door and the table saw. All in all, I love how it all turned out, but I really think in the future I could do a lot better job organizing this space and potentially find better upgrades for this space. But it definitely looks a whole lot better than it did before. The only other thing that I don't really like is that the size of the tabletop, it's decent, but when I put my miter saw on the table, it definitely takes up way too much space. So I think in the future, I'm gonna have to get a bigger table, bigger built-ins, and sort of move everything down. But for now, again, I'm super happy with the way that it turned out. And next, the home gym. So home gym has been something that me and my wife have fell in love with throughout the years. In our first home together, we started with these cap dumbbells and a bench. And then from there in our home in 2021, we invested into more equipment like the squat rack from Titan that we just sold, some mats from Amazon, a barbell, and some bumper plates, and also the treadmill. But like most things, you tend to want more once you start using it and you see what's missing. And fast forward to this home that we're in, we have pretty much all the same equipment, but more space and a better idea of what we want in a home gym. Now, home gyms are a luxury for sure. The price of commercial gym memberships are relatively cheap, but for us, it's not necessarily the cost investment, it's more so the time investment of owning a home gym. Being able to work out from home, if you can afford it and have the space, is absolutely amazing because you don't have to drive to the gym, sit in traffic, work out with a bunch of people, and then drive back home. It's been awesome being able to wake up, go right out to our garage and work out. And on the same note, you can avoid people. And I like to work out alone, blare my music, and just sort of be in the zone. So yes, it's a luxury for sure, but if you have the space and you can afford to invest into it and you're an introvert like me, I definitely highly recommend it. And even though it is relatively expensive, you can find ways to stretch your budget and get as much equipment as you possibly can with a somewhat limited budget. And you can shop on places like Facebook Marketplace, or even find some options on Amazon. You can really go as little or as far as you want with it and just invest more and more over time to build out the home gym that's tailored to your fitness goals and training. And RitFit has great budget options to help you build your home gym as well. So I went ahead and rearranged the gym around whenever I was moving everything back in to sort of where I think it's gonna go, but the biggest telltale is gonna be the squat rack. And I'm thinking about putting the squat rack where it was before, but with this one being a little bit bigger, we might have to rearrange some things. Along with the many other things that I got for the home gym area, I purchased these hex lights from Amazon. I went ahead and pre-drilled holes and test fitted them before I painted the ceiling. So I'm gonna go ahead and put those back up there and then we'll move on with the rest of the home gym. Hey Google, turn on the garage lights. I think I might end up getting more in the future to put maybe on the rest of the ceiling, but for now, this looks pretty awesome. Next, finally, the squat rack. And to save you guys from having to watch me put every single bolt in that squat rack, I'm just gonna use the power of editing and you can just see the squat rack right now. And one of the last things that we added to the home gym are these mirrors that we found from Amazon. We got 4 of them and we wanted it to feel like a commercial gym experience. So these are a nice touch. And we added a few more things, but you'll see that in the full reveal. I'm honestly most excited to use the new squat rack. We'll go over every single thing involved with that in a second, but first, I'm gonna go over every single thing that's in the home gym and what was there before. Starting over here, we have this back extension machine from Sunny Fitness. I got it off of Amazon for like less than $100. It's very cheap, but it does get the job done. Next, for storage of our bumper plates, we got this cap barbell bumper plate storage with barbell storage as well. I think you can store up to 4 barbells on this storage rack, along with the back extension machine, what was currently in the gym before. Same thing here with the treadmill. We've had this treadmill for 3 years now. It's from Nordic Track. It has a 10 incline and a 10 speed, and for cardio and just pretty much what we need it for, I think we bought it for like less than $1,000. So it's a decently priced treadmill, but you can always go way up on treadmills or find something used on Facebook Marketplace. But I definitely recommend a treadmill in your home gym. Sometimes it's not nice to go outside. It might be too hot, it might be raining, and you can always turn the TV in front of the treadmill, go on a walk or go on a run and do it indoors. In sort of the TV area of the home gym, a new addition is this box jump with multiple different sides for different heights for jumping on boxes, and want to add more cardio to our workouts, and box jumps are a great way to do that. Over here is our TV. We've actually had this TV for like 3 or 4 years now. We got it for $200 off of Amazon, and I love having a TV in the workout space or in the garage in general, because when I'm stretching or if I'm working out, I'll just throw on a podcast or a show, or if it's a Saturday and I'm in the garage for some reason, I'll just throw on a football game. And above that is a flag of our favorite college football team, Carolina Gamecocks.
And it is a fake, and they did not get it. They tried. A new chapter at Beamer Ball.
Been a rough one, guys. It's been a rough one. Moving over here in this weight storage area, we have this cap dumbbell storage rack with cap dumbbells. They go from 5 to 25 pounds. I also got caps adjustable dumbbells. These are a pain to use, but these go up to 52.5 pounds for 2, or you can add all the weights to 1. I think you can fit up to 70 pounds on it. So it goes up pretty high for what I would need it for, but it's still a pain to have to change those weights in and out. Moving over into this little corner of the home gym, we have this triangle shaped lat pull down cable attachment storage rack that we got off of Amazon. That is a new addition to the space. And speaking of cable attachments, I found this pack of these lat pull down low row attachments from Amazon for only $100. And if you know what these are, you know how much better it is to use these over a traditional lat pull down bar. These are rubber coated, extremely rugged, extremely durable. And for $100, you get 7 different variations of close grip variations and wide grip variations for all of your pull downs or row moves that you would need these cable attachments for. Moving further into the corner of the home gym, we have our band storage. This stores all of our loop bands and our jump ropes. Also in this corner, we have a really old yoga mat and our foam roller. And as you saw before, I added mirrors to the space. Mirrors just help it feel like more like a commercial gym. You can see yourself working out, get really insecure, want to quit, then keep working out, and then look at yourself again. It's a vicious cycle, but it's good to have mirrors in here. It makes you feel like you're in a commercial gym, and it's good to watch your form whenever you're doing moves, and I don't know what I'm doing with my hands.
I'm not sure what to do with my hands.
Be good just to hold them down by your side. Yeah, great.
Added flags. This one is from one of my favorite movies of all time, If You Ain't First, You're Last, Talladega Nights. If you know, you know. And this one,
but that team sucks, and there's not a lot of hope. They're actually selling tickets for $1.80 right now.
On the other side of the gym, we have a punching bag whenever work gets really, really hard and you want to do fitness, boxing, kickboxing. You got a punching bag over here. And then we have this cabinet storage for all of the other miscellaneous things that we can't really fit in the cabinets in the tool area. The last piece of the home gym besides the squat rack are these mats from Amazon. We've had this for 4 years now. They're all right. They were extremely expensive. We bought them at the height of COVID, so we spent way too much money on these. I'm probably gonna get a lot more mats from like Tractor Supply. You can get horse stall mats to fill this whole entire half of the garage. But for now, these do the trick. And last but not least, we have the M1 2.0 from RitFit. So along with their commercial grade adjustable bench, RitFit sent me their M1 2.0 squat rack, which comes with a Smith machine and a plate loaded functional trainer. Before, we had a Titan Fitness T2 rack, which was just a squat rack, and we were dying to get our hands on a functional trainer, and a Smith machine is just a bonus. You can definitely get by with just plates, barbells, heck, you can get by with just even dumbbells. But as you start getting more and more into fitness, you start to miss, especially in a home gym, all the features you had in a commercial gym, like a functional trainer or even just a cable machine. The entire area that the M1 2.0 takes up is about 68 inches in depth and 64 inches wide if you're including the ends of the Smith machine. Not too much of a surface area to have this much packed into one. On the M1 2.0 rack, besides the Smith machine and the functional trainer, attachments wise, you get the sandwich J hooks, you get their spotter arms, which are great to have if you're working out alone. Also, you get a landmine attachment at the bottom and a landmine bar that you can put on the end of your barbell whenever you're doing landmine rows or stuff like that. And then you also get band pegs and a foot plate. So if you want to do low rows, it makes it a lot easier to do that. More attachments they sent are these dip handles that you can do dips on the back of the rack or on the side of the rack on the front uprights. Also, for the functional trainer, they have these aluminum grip knurled handles. These are a lot better than the traditional rubber or plastic handles. You also get a mini pull down or curl bar, as well as a traditional lat pull down bar. And you also get 2 metal carabiners to put on the functional trainer to attach all your attachments to. And for the functional trainer system, the pulleys are aluminum pulleys, not the cheap nylon plastic pulleys. They upgraded on their M1 2.0 to aluminum pulleys. So these offer a lot smoother and better feel when you're using the functional trainer. Also, the functional trainer is plate loaded, and there's pros and cons to this, but to save cost, I personally believe that a plate loaded functional trainer trainer, aside from the headache of having to load each plate on, is a lot better cost effective wise than a selectorized plate loaded machine. Those can get really expensive, and if you already have bumper plates, this is a great cost effective way to get a cable machine or a functional trainer in your home gym. And on the very back of the M1 2.0, you have these weight plate storage horns. Since mine is pushed all the way to the back of our wall and I wanted to utilize the most space in our garage, I'm not really going to use these for all of my bumper plates, but I will use these for my change plates. So the rack is around 85 inches tall, and on the top of it they have this multi-grip pull-up bar, which is nice. And on their old version the pull-up bar was flat, and on this new version, the 2.0 version, they have it sort of angled, so you get a lot more height whenever you do your pull-ups. For somebody like me who's 6'8", you know, I kind of have issues with full extension, but for all you shorter people out there, you should be fine. You won't have an issue at all. And the last things on the rack itself, they have their nameplate on the back, which I think is really cool, adds a nice touch. But on the back of that, they have 4 hooks for more attachment storage if you get more lat pull down attachments or cable attachments. And they also have bar storage on the back too. But like I said, since mine's pushed on the back of the wall, I'm probably not gonna use that, but that's good to know if you have your squat rack in the middle of your gym or you have space for that. And lastly, you can't forget the Smith machine. It's like your standard Smith machine you would get at any commercial gym. Super smooth and does the job. It has all the same features of a traditional Smith machine. You have your safety hooks and your spotters, and I believe most Smith machine bars are 25 pounds to 35 pounds. This one is a 25-pound Smith machine bar. And that's pretty much it with the M1 2.0 rack. RitFit did send this over to me to review, but they did not pay me to make this review. So take that for what you will. Honestly, I was already in the market to upgrade my home gym anyway, and this whole garage. I was gonna make this video, but then I reached out to RitFit. I saw what they had and I wanted to offer making a video about it. And sure enough, they sent this over. I was looking at this rack, I was looking at things at Rogue and Rep and all the name brands out there. And this caught my eye because the cost is so much better for what you get compared to all the things out there. You can spend right now today, at the time of recording this video, $1,899, so just say $2,000 for this M1 rack, the commercial bench, all the attachments that came with it, and the 260-pound bumper plate weight set, which yes, is expensive, but when you start comparing prices out there and you're looking to build out your own home gym, you can see how expensive things can get. And if you want something that is super high quality and you want all the best equipment, you're gonna be spending a lot of money, especially from brands like Rogue and Rep. Those are great brands. They make amazing equipment. I mean, you could spend $5,000, $6,000, $7,000 and have an insane gym from them alone. But you're looking for bang for your buck and you want all the things that this offers, you want a set of bumper plates, and you're starting from scratch basically, this is a great investment. And also, if you already have bumper plates, a bench, and everything else, but you want an all-in-one functional trainer with a Smith machine, this is still a great buy. Yes, it's a 2x2 uprights, it's not a 3x3 or a 4x4 from all those big name brands, but bang for buck. I think right now this is going for around $1,000 or less for this entire system. That's a great buy if you're looking to get an all-in-one functional trainer like this. Great deal, and I highly recommend it if you're in the market. I'll make sure to link RitFit below and other options out there depending on your budget, but definitely take a look at that and let me know if you're interested in building out your own home gym and if this was helpful to you. So that's pretty much it. This has been my dream home gym and garage makeover. I'm super excited with the way that it turned out. It's definitely a lot different than it was before, but there are a few things that I probably want to do better in the future. More specifically, the tool storage area. I'm just not happy with the cabinets or the way that the tools look. It doesn't look as organized as I wanted it, so I'll probably invest in maybe an all-in-one storage system from like Husky or Craftsman in the future to really give it that custom garage look that I've always dreamed of. But for now, this is amazing and way better than it was before. I'm super excited with the way that it turned out. And also a few other things that I want to do is that obviously this is a garage floor, so it's super dirty, but I'd like to hopefully epoxy it in the future to add that like really buttery look that you get with epoxy floors. And then for the home gym area, obviously add more equipment in the future. You can't have enough of that, but get some more mats. I might go to Tractor Supply and get those stall mats, which are a whole lot cheaper than the mats that I currently have, and just sort of fill that entire space. But other than that, this has been an awesome transformation and I'm super happy with the way that it turned out. Thank you guys so much for watching and subscribing to this channel. If you've been here for a while, this is definitely different than desk setup content, so hope you guys still enjoyed it. And if you're new here, thanks for watching and subscribe if you like this kind of stuff. All right, I'll see you on the next one.